Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong.
Migrant domestic workers in the Middle East often face specific and severe challenges, including confinement to their employers' homes, long working hours, and lack of access to basic rights.
My sister, she was mistreated. She ran out of the house due to that mistreatment. Me, I had that problem of that sexual harassment. Yes, at the end of my contract.
Many reports from the returnees indicate physical and psychological abuse, including verbal insults, physical beatings, and sexual harassment.
As you are aware, migrant domestic workers face numerous challenges, from exploitative labor practices to lack of access to social protection. You are also aware of the kafala system that is majorly prevalent in those areas of the receiving countries, that is in the Middle East. It exemplifies those challenges, restrictions of workers' mobility, and that leave them vulnerable to so many issues and all concerns pertaining to their welfare and rights at the workplace.
Now, we have to acknowledge that the Ugandan government has done a lot in the past, and the situation has also improved in the host countries. Several countries like Qatar, for instance, have passed laws and decrees and regulations that improve the situation of migrant workers.
Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, a German development agency, has partnered with the Hotels Workers Union to strengthen advocacy on the rights of migrant domestic workers.
And I just want to draw your attention to an investigative report that was actually published by the BBC, exposing a ring of sex traffickers in the United Arab Emirates, run by a Ugandan apparently, and exploiting Ugandan young women. Some of them have actually not only suffered but died under mysterious circumstances. It shows that it is very timely to publish this handbook today, and we wish that it will support and bring help to those migrant workers. 70% of them are actually working as domestic workers, others are working as drivers or in other.
Many migrant domestic workers often suffer in silence due to fear of retaliation or deportation. Some are still subjected to the kafala system, where they experience confiscation of their passports, restrictions on movement, and limited access to communication with the outside world.
Those that are intending to travel or to seek employment abroad, those that are in the process of securing travel documents to go and work, and those who are already in employment abroad, and those that come back, all require to have these books, read them, so that at every point in time you know what is right and what is wrong.
The communication materials launched is in 4 languages: English, Runyakitara, Luo, and Ateso, and aims to provide essential knowledge and skills to these workers, enabling them to navigate complex issues and access justice.
The question is, do the migrant domestic workers know about their rights? And that is why we have come to produce these guides in different local languages, so easy access, easy to understand, in order for the workers to know, A, what are my rights, and B, where can I go in case I have a problem? Who can I contact from my home country, in the host country, and with relevant organizations? I think that is the most important. Information is key. The moment you know your rights, you can start fighting for your rights.
Employers of migrant workers are urged to conduct proper human rights due diligence by securing a commitment from host countries to prevent labor exploitation and other forms of abuse.
I think if we want to tackle these topics, we have to address two questions. I mean, A is what does the sending government do to support the migrant workers and including the migrant domestic workers? And B, what does the host country do to help give the rights to the workers that they deserve?
Among other strategies in the bid to support and promote observance of the rights of the migrant domestic workers is we started a migrant workers resource center that we operate at our secretariat. The Migrant Resource Center was supported by ILO. And that Migrant Resource Center, among many other things, is to coordinate the activities and affairs of the migrant workers. Those that are intending, those that are in the process, and those that have been taken on for jobs, wherever they have gone. We coordinate and collaborate with them. We communicate with them. We have formed WhatsApp groups through which we can communicate with them. In cases of issues, in case we have information that we want to share, we use their contacts that they leave with us. We also have established collaborations with agencies like UWERA.
Migrant worker exploitation is a global issue that requires a collective effort from various stakeholders to resolve.
Wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja. Wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja. Wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja. Tuijenge hatari.